Hey, you guys, I'm gonna make this video. I don't know. It's kind of a good laugh, and I mean that in a good way. This is I don't know why it's making me laugh so hard, but I just finished like laughing harder than I've laughed in years for like 5 minutes straight. Okay, but hey, it's not that it is really that funny, but I've really kind of been weird that way to where I'll just weird stuff makes me laugh. But okay, it's this guy off grid desert. I mean, his name I think is Paul. And a long time ago, like 2020-ish, I found him because there weren't many people. And I mean, you find one and then you find a few more. And I didn't, like, I would listen to Paul Begley. And I mean, he's kind of, anyway. So this guy was a prepper. But like I said, I didn't know where to go, who to look for, whatever and stuff. And he didn't, then I think I found out he didn't believe in a pre-tribulation rapture. So I'm like, forget it, because I'm not a prepper. Well, anyway, I'm going through my saved videos to watch later, and I didn't realize this video was him. And I knew he looked familiar. In fact, he looks like one of my brother-in-laws, who looks like Chuck Norris. But y'all, this guy is so adorable. Like, it's hilarious. Okay, kind of like when you listen to somebody, he's very heartfelt. And it's just, okay, I'll let you listen to him, because it's just like, say, have you ever had anybody laugh at you? Like, not they're laughing at you, like in a bad way, but they just think that maybe your demeanor, your expression, your something, is funny about you. Like, funny as in cute, or, I don't know. But okay, so I'll play it for you. You can listen. Now my dog wants out, so hold on. I'm going to try to, and
just looking like a fool, and you've got egg on your face.
But see, now he believes in and he's apologizing.
Keep setting another date. So I came down hard on these rapture channels and these pre-tribbers because they were doing Christianity and Christians a disservice by keep setting dates that never happen. Right? Isn't that what we've been experiencing? And I'm going to find a book. We're going to play a video for you from Tom Moore.
He is so
honest. During that time, I'm going to show you a book.
Hold on.
That was published back in 1988.
I'll share his video. Listen to this.
Living in Florida at
Everything he says is hilarious.
This was a year before I met Adrian, my wife now. This is a year before I met Adrian. And the book was called 88 Reasons Why the Rapture
Remember that?
Will Occur in 1988. Do you remember that book? And I'm going to try to find it.
I was in high school. I graduated.
I kind of didn't get prepared like I should this morning, but I'm going to try to find it during the video.
I can't hold both phones, but
in this book, 88 Reasons Why the Rapture Will Occur
listen to what
in
he
1988.
says.
Folks, listen. I got the book, and I read it, and it scared the hell out of me. That book scared the hell out of me, and it actually shook me so much that I straightened my life up. Listen.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
It kind of got me reading my Bible. It got me kind of putting sin out of my life, thinking about eternity and the consequences of sin. So it did really shake me. Mm-hmm. So I really believe this book. I really believe that we were going to be raptured in 1988.
Yeah.
So I ordered 500 copies, and they were $1 a copy, because I really believe
I
the rapture
busted out laughing when I heard
1988. I really believed it so much that I spent $500, and back in 1988, that was a lot of money. That was probably like $1,000 today or more. And I passed these books out everywhere. I left them in post offices. I just given them away because I wanted to let everybody know. I wanted to warn people that the rapture was going to happen in 1988. And you better get ready. You better get your life straight.
Yep.
And guess what?
No, it didn't happen.
Did the rapture happen in 1988? No.
See how he
it didn't happen.
acts? Is it funny?
And so what did the guy do? He made another book called 89 Reasons the Rapture Will Happen in 1989. And it didn't happen in 19...
Oops, what happened? A commercial.
Europe, they use these reference price lists.
Hold on.
The chain of custody there is...
called 89 Reasons the Rapture Will Happen in 1989.
It's just hilarious.
And it didn't happen in 1989. So these rapture predictions have been going on for over 30 years, 40 years, really for hundreds of years, that the rapture is about to occur. It's
and he was pissed. That's why he didn't believe in it.
Figured out.
But look,
we've got it
figured out.
And
Amen.
nothing happened. So what does that make the Christians look like?
I forgot he said that. Yeah.
What does that make the Church of Jesus Christ look like? A bunch of idiots.
I started laughing.
A bunch of idiots where the world makes fun of us. Look at these morons. Look at these idiots. They predicted a rapture day. They sold all of their belongings and nothing happened. So when I come on today and do this video, I know that I am taking a chance of people coming back on this video saying, Paul, you idiot, you moron. Look, you predicted a day that nothing happened. Folks, this is the first time on my channel in 5 years that I'm giving you some information.
I don't know. It just struck me funny, y'all.
That it could occur next month on the 23rd and 24th. And I'm going to tell you the reasons. Now, will it happen?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. He's still waiting.
I don't know.
Confirmation.
But I'm hoping it will. And
pray he gets one.
The information I'm going to give to you, I'm going to bring a strong case for it. Now, I haven't had a vision or a dream from God. Not like all of these other visions and dreams that you've seen on the internet. I haven't had a dream where Jesus took me to heaven and showed me things.
Isn't this hilarious, y'all? It just struck me so funny.
Floating up. I haven't had any of that.
He hasn't had the floating up or any of that. But I'm thinking it's so hilarious because part of it is how he talks. I mean, part of it is he's just raw and honest of how and why he didn't believe in it. And now he is serious about it. And now, and he's saying, yeah, we look like fools. We look like idiots. We've been looking like idiots for 2,000 years. So what? But, this is some serious, studious guy. And he didn't like being fooled. And it wasn't even that anybody was fooling him. But back then he thought they were. Until now. And just hearing how he describes it. Oh my gosh. It's really not funny that somebody's feelings could get played with like that. But it's not like we are trying to ever play with anybody's feelings. Because technically, if you're even like me, like a simple church-going believer in Christ, and your church is talking about end times all your life, and that's it. You don't read any of the books that somebody wrote because nobody might have written one. Maybe late great planet Earth years and years ago. I mean, maybe, it's like, and there wasn't a YouTube. And I mean, this has been going on in churches for centuries, you guys, where they talk about the rapture and look for Jesus in every generation. But it's things like this when people write books, which is fine. I heard Perry Stone went to Israel in 1988 because he believed this book also, obviously. And because, like flee to Jerusalem when you blah, blah, blah in the Bible. So he and all his family and his friends and whoever else got on the boat and they trekked on over to Israel, thinking the rapture would happen and they wanted to be there. Well, anyway, I'm just saying, yeah, it's not our fault, really. So, I mean, maybe that's what strikes me funny, how people like him who genuinely are hurt when it doesn't happen. And I mean, I've been hurt too, but then I would just go back to the old school, nobody knows the day and the hour, right? So, but he was at an era where they were calculating it, at least then in 88, it was the prime for him. And then it trickled off. And now in 2020, it started getting date setters again, you know, because I realized there's one in like, what, the 1800s. So, but anyway, darn, I always talk too much. But I guess it's just, that's just how it is when, I guess when you're raised with that, the rapture. And I mean, I'm sure we would have sold everything we had if I was in church in 88. I wasn't. But we would have just picked up the pieces and gotten on with our lives. We wouldn't have been devastated. We would have just, so he, I don't know. It's not like I'm laughing at him like, ha ha, you're so funny because you're stupid. It's not like that. I'm not laughing. He's not stupid at all. I think it just strikes me funny that, you know, like, he's telling a fact that, I mean, I guess I'd be laughing at myself too. If I was making a video like this saying, hey, I always thought you guys were idiots and you're stupid and why are you doing this? And then I get on there and I say, I'm sorry, you guys. He's apologizing. First one, mark it down. First guy ever to apologize to us. Okay? He's a great guy. He was a great guy then. He's still a great guy. He was a great guy then, but he was just a prepper. You don't prep, y'all. I never believed in the prepping. So anyway, I thought he was stupid for prepping. But I'm like, he's just a country bumpkin that don't know better. And any of these other city folk that are prepping too don't know better either. It's not like I made fun of them. I was just like, you guys are just stupid and I'm going to move along now. Bye. But it's just so cute. I'll listen some more.
I'm still waiting on that. I'm praying for a confirmation like that.
He wants a confirmation.
I haven't had it yet. But what I have had is information and documentation.
Yeah.
And before you start calling names or before you start leaving your nasty comments, listen, I know I am going out on a limb, and I've never done this in 5 years. But I'm going to give you the reasons why, after we play this video, why I think that we are right there. Folks, back in 1988, the world situation was not conducive for the rapture.
That's right.
Nothing lined.
So see, he's an example of who's going to get, you know, like, he's saved anyway. He's a Christian. But there are a lot of unsaved that are going to do the same thing. Read the book in 88 and I got saved, right? Everyone's reading the book of September 23rd, 2025. And they're getting the hell scared out of them like he did in 1988. And just the way he described it, and you hear him now describing it all. And he even said, no, we're not talking about a flat earth and a round earth here. Because I think he's either a flat earther or some of them were really weird flat earthers. So it's like you got somebody like that used to be like that. And now it's just kind of funny in a good way. It's kind of like, ha, ha, ha. Kind of like you're relieved. Finally, you've gotten it. Finally, you get it. And the way someone, like when they got the light bulb moment and they're sitting there going, oh my God, you're right. Oh my God. And you're watching them freak out, you kind of laugh. It's just funny, not in a bad way, but you're like, It's cute. It's kind of cute. It's like, I told you, I told you, I told you. And I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But I'm not making fun of him. I don't think he's goofball. I don't think he's stupid. I don't think he's ridiculous or silly. I don't know. It's just, I can't describe or explain why it strikes me as funny. But yeah, this is how the either people are going to probably get, well, I don't know. The Bible doesn't say that. The Bible says there's going to be cold, hot, and lukewarm till the end. But there's always, God always has people that are going to be coming in. And he was already saved. He's saved. But now he's not a post or mid-tribber. But, which isn't an issue anyway. But I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of, I don't know about a lot, but some unsaved people. And I think the unsaved people are going to be more like, they're just coming to you or a church or the TV Christian network to accept Christ. It's because when you go about the town, the neighborhood every day and you're talking about it, nobody cares. See? Because I think that's how it's going to be. I think the ones that are going to get saved, it's going to be quiet. It's either going to be in some big outpouring in a pocket somewhere off in nowhere land where no one's paying attention to them, like the video I shared, or it's going to just be a personal, quiet, private in their living room, or, you know, but as far as us daily walking around when we see people and we talk about it, no, I don't think it's going to happen that way. Now, if I do happen to say it to somebody and they're like, really? Oh, I've kind of been hearing about it. Then I'm going to see they're interested. You can tell by their face if they're like that. They're going to go, yeah, I have been hearing about that. And they look a little nervous or they sound a little nervous. Then you can say, well, are you saved? Do you want to accept Jesus? You can be raptured. Because some people might be afraid to be saved because they don't know if they're good enough or no one's asked them. I don't know. Anyway, so I think it's going to be, you know, kind of like that. Very rare for us walking around to find them. But I think God already has them directed. But we're still going to be talking about... Anyway, if you guys want to watch this, I'm going to watch it. It's kind of long. It's an hour and 20 minutes. So, but it just struck me funny because it's like, oh, you're now figuring it out. I don't know. Maybe it's the way he's describing it. But okay. All right. Bye.